So we're going to do another workout. The professional versions are always put up online on our community page. Just message me in the comments below and I can add you. My whole team is doing free workouts during this crisis. We also have other professionals like chiros, we have naturopathic doctors, we have business coaches, we have meditation coaches, we have mortgage brokers, we have so many things going live almost every day of the week, Monday to Friday, for you to help you. So if you get bored of Netflix, then come check us out. We also changed our pricing on our online training models. So online training models, you can get a plan for you for as low as $9 a month up to $29 a month. If you want one-on-one coaching experience where I'm on a call or my team is on a video call actually coaching you and queuing you up that way, $75 a call. And then also you program your nutrition and your workouts. So for today, let's get started on the mat with a little bit of a warm-up, okay? So I tuck my mat under the couch so everything's out of the way. What we're gonna do is we're gonna warm up the shoulders. So on the mat, back tight against the mat. Do not have it arched, nice and tight. Arms above the head. What you're going to do is start with the shoulder touching the mat, then you're going to protract it, reach the ceiling as hard as you can, come back, retract it. Protract it, fingers to the ceiling, retract it. Again, the lower mid-back should always stay in touch. One more, protract, retract. All right, arms still in front of you. One arm comes all the way back, down, keeping the whole back tight against the ground. Nothing should be moving. If you're bending at the elbows or arching at the back, you know you need more shoulder mobility. We can create a plan for you. All the way, touch, try and get the other one to touch. There should be no bending in the back whatsoever. All the way up. Try it, it's a really good test. Back, up. Good. If you can do that, you don't need to warm it up anymore. So mine are good, it's more like a check. Once you pass all these stages, you only have to just check. Now we're checking the range of motion here, trying to get the back tight against the ground again, getting the knuckles to touch the floor. You can see mine is a little bit difficult, it's shaking, but if I keep focusing on squeezing, I can get both knuckles to touch the ground. Hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all the way forwards. As far as you can go, hold. If you can touch the ground, awesome. The lower back and the upper back should not be coming off the mat. All the way up again. For you, you want to stay at the hardest part. So my hardest part is this part for me, my rotation. You can see it's so hard that even my voice is changing because I'm putting a lot of effort into there. And then back. We'll do one more. Excellent. Okay, another warm up for the shoulders. Okay, what you're gonna do is keep the shoulder blade not elevated, keep them depressed. Retract into the mat. Then protract, pushing the back up into the ceiling. Retract. Protract. All the way down. Again, no bending at the elbows. Trying to keep the back like a table, nice and flat. Up. All the way down. This time now we are actually gonna, as we're retracted, we're gonna elevate to the ears, protract to the way up, and then depress the shoulders, okay? All the way down, retract all the way to the mat, elevate to the ears, protract to the ceiling, depress. Again, retract all the way to the mat, elevate to the ears, protract, depress. Eventually you'll get better and better at it, and it'll be nice and smooth, and then it's just basically a check. Can they move? So, back, should be able to go up, back, down, forwards. Okay, we're gonna do the same test, only now with one arm. So, all the way out, reach as far as you can, and back. Reach all the way, and back. Okay, we're gonna quickly stretch out the back a little bit. One leg, the back leg is straight, the other leg is up top, laying on your side, holding down your leg, arm out, reaching away from you, all the way to the ceiling, reaching, 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 reaching. Oh, this one's a hard one for me. And then back. We'll do 2 of those. You're trying not to move your hips like I am. My back, my lower back, mid back is tight. Actually, pretty much everything in me is tight. That's why we warm it up. Good, got 2 of those. Okay, same thing. Reaching away from you. Reaching away. Oh, you might hear your back crack like mine is. And forwards, reach away, reach away. Now I'm doing this a little bit faster than if I was a beginner. Just because I'm making it part of my dynamic warm-up. All right, okay, so we got those in there. We're pretty much ready to go, okay? So, I'm gonna fold this up. And what we're gonna do is pre-exhaust the chest, okay? So, our plan today is a little circuit with the cables up there. We're gonna start with some flies, and we're gonna start with some triceps. So I wanna destroy the chest and fatigue it, because usually the chest is pretty strong, okay? So we're gonna bust out some push-ups. I won't be able to talk after it. You're gonna do as many as you can do, and we'll see what happens, okay? Okay, as many as you can do. All the way down, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 4, 6, 8, 30. All right, 40 is a good warm up. And then what we're gonna do is hit the cables, okay? So, it might be hard to see. No, you can still see me. So on the cables, you can pick the resistance. I'm gonna add on 80 pounds of resistance. So this red cable needs to go bye-bye. Red cable on this side, gone. All right. And the blue cable as well. If you don't have these kind of cables, any cables will do. You already pre-exhausted the chest a little bit. And we're gonna lunge forwards, press out in front of you. Coming back. Again, remember the shoulders. You keep them depressed. Protract. Bring the elbows back. Keep the shoulder blades depressed now. And the shoulders retracted. Protract. All the way back. And we're gonna bust out 6 more together. Back for a couple seconds, forwards for a couple seconds. 2-second hold, 2 seconds back. Again, let's just do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Busting the triceps. Triceps, what we're going to do is we're going to start with reverse grip. As many as you can handle. Once you can't do any more of reverse grip with the knuckles pointed towards the ground, start with the regular grip. Just finish it off. Or sorry, not start, but finish it off. Okay? I'm going to try the same weight with reverse grip. All the way down. Hold for a second. All the way back up. All the way down. Hold for a second. Back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and switching grip. Let's try 8 the other way. Knuckles to the ceiling, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, that's hard, especially after the push-ups and after the flies. Okay, I'm gonna have a sip of water. Find one as well. Throughout the workout, if you can, what I like to do can just be plain water. I like essential amino acids in there as well. If you want to know the exact brand, you can message me. Okay. For some active rest, we're gonna do some dead bugs, but it'll be some assisted dead bugs. So if you have a wall, what you can do is have your hands against the wall like so, keeping your lower back on the ground. You don't want it arched. Lower back on the ground. Kick one leg up and out. Again, without your lower back or upper back lifting off. Hold and back. Other leg. It's harder than it looks. Up. Do not let the lower back move at all. Once it starts moving, you just can't go as far. If extending the leg is too hard and you can't control your lower back, just keep it bent. So you keep it bent like this and tap. Bend, tap. Then, if you want to make it harder, like I just have, kick up to the ceiling and kick away from you, keeping the lower back tight against the ground. Hold, bring it back. At no point, again, the upper or lower back should lift off. Up, up. The reason why you're using your hands is to push against the wall to help everything stay alive. If you don't need the hands against the wall, have them up for a little bit more difficulty. If you wanted to make it even more difficult, you would have the hands coming behind you. So it'd look like this. You would do opposite. So if this leg is going down, opposite leg arm comes. And then back up. Again, your upper and lower back should not be moving at all. It's nice and slow and controlled. I would say it's a better version than you see lots of people doing leg raises like this, but right away their lower back is lifting off the ground. Okay? Have a sip of water if you need again, because we're gonna do our push-ups. How about, we'll try this. Regular you can do on the knees, or you can do on the toes, or I'll count this as 2. For every clapping push-up you do, counts as 2 repetitions, okay? We'll try to get back to 40 as quick as we can. Give you another 5 seconds for a sip of water. 4. I don't know if you can see it. On there I checked up our site. So you can see in our blog section that almost every day of the week we have a new workout for you, or health tips, some kind of advice for free. turnfit.ca/blog. Check it out. Okay. Knees or all the way on the feet, both count as 1. If it's a clapping push-up, it counts as 2. We have to get to our previous record. So whatever you did before, I did 40, so I have to get to the count of 40. If I do clapping, it counts as 2 each, so then I only have to get up to 20. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. That's hard, okay? 30. Alright, about the equivalent of 36, because I did clapping 14, the rest normal. Gotta still finish the last 4. 37, 38, 39, 40. Next, chest press. We're gonna aim for 20. Because I cheated a little bit on the push-ups. Ready? Go. 1, and back. Protract. Shoulders. Shoulder blades are always down. So they're not elevated to the ears. Down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's hard for me too. 14, 6 left. 5, 4, 3, 2. That was a tough one. All right, so after that, now we're gonna hit up. So we did push-ups, then we did some flies. That's all triggering the chest. It's also triggering the shoulders and the triceps. So the triceps are already tired. We're gonna do reverse grip again. Knuckles to the ground. As many as we can do. Whatever we can do that way, we have to immediately stop, pause, transition the wrist so they're pointed up. Then crank out as many as we just did on the first set. Okay, let's try it out. Again, any cable will work for resistance. Reverse grip is started. All right, but we need to take off some weight. What do we have here? Okay, I'm gonna reduce it by 20 because the chest is way stronger than the triceps. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, transition the grip, knuckles to the ceiling for 10, or as many as you just did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Good job. Have a sip of water. Next, we're going to transition to dead bugs again, and then we're going to transition to some back exercises, okay? So have a sip of water. If you have questions or anything, leave them below. If you want to join our free community page, like I said, message me, leave a comment, and I'll send you a request that come in for free. Typically our community has been reserved for current and past clients, but since everybody needs extra help and motivation during these times, and everybody actually has the time to work on their health, I thought it was a good time to give back. Okay, dead bugs. Again, I'll show you the 3 variations. Or I guess it's more getting close to the wall here. Legs up, lower back tight against the ground, upper back tight against the ground. Pushing into the wall. Starting position for a beginner. Just the bent leg. Just the bent leg. If you can do that, next step, pushing into the wall, straight leg. All the way down. If you notice no bending in the back, then the next phase. Arms up, and then straight, bent, straight, and back. Next one, if that's too easy, with the arms. Okay, opposite. Kick to the ceiling, down, then the arm, and then back, opposites, back, out, hold, and back.
So this really depends on, again, how tight your shoulders are, how tight everything is in the body. What we're trying to do is create an optimal new range. Okay? Again, this would be better than your typical crunches or leg raises. Much nicer on you. Okay, so now what we're going to do is move into some rows. So moving the mat out of the way, we're going to change up the cables. Have a sip of water if you need. I think very soon I can do this workout outside. Alright, so for the rows, what it's going to look like from a side view is you're sitting down, sitting up nice and tall. You're going to start shoulder blades not elevated, depressed, protracted though, gripping, rowing through the elbow, then the back retracts, hold, and then let it come forwards, let it glide around your ribs, protracting. Do not let it elevate you throughout the movement, okay? So set up the cables so there's some tension on there. Again, starting nice and tall, protracted, not elevated, protracted forwards, elbows, and then retract. Hold, 1, 2, forwards, 1, 2, back, forwards. Do not elevate through this movement. It's always depressed and then retracted. Forwards, let it protract. Come back, let it retract. If you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, message me. In all our online training, we have the first month set up on proper ranges of motion. So if you want to take us up on our offer, it's $9 for the cheapest plan. You can fully rehab your body, probably in a month if you're dedicated. If you're not super dedicated, maybe 3 months. If you're really not super dedicated, it could be a year. Or never, I guess. But you have at least 3 to 4 months right now where you could be working on your health. I know that you know that your health is your greatest wealth. That's why you're probably watching this. That's why if you're quarantined, self-quarantining, it says you care about your health and other people's health. So now why not just work on it a little bit more when you're at home? A couple more. Excellent, good. Okay, now we're going to transition to the biceps. Standing up, you can face the doorway for resistance, and up. Find the appropriate tension by standing as close or as far away from the wall or the object that you have it anchored to. All the way up. Imagine you're trying to punch yourself in the chin. Back down. 2. We're going to do 10. Halfway mark. Thinking about standing up nice and tall. Don't let it pull you over. As you're coming down, imagine the triceps are pulling the weight down. Then back up. Let's try 2 more. 1 more. Good. Okay, let's do some lateral raises. You're gonna have to have a lighter weight on there. Let's see what we got on there. Okay. I'm gonna lighten it to 20 pounds of resistance because lateral raises are always harder. I'm just gonna take the 2 handles, standing up nice and tall, and the arms slightly in front of you, out to the side. Try 10. 2. Standing nice and tall. Do not arch at the back. That's not needed. Keep a good posture throughout all of it. We're at 4, 5, 6. Don't let it slingshot forwards. 7, even though you want to. 8. 2 left. 9 left. 10. Okay, we're gonna switch arms. Ready? Nice and tall. Ribs stacked on top of the hips and go. 10. 1. 2. 3. 4. I don't know if you can see on the screen some of our accolades. A little bit of bragging, that's okay. If you're looking for a good trainer, that's what you want to check. Let's do 6 more. 5 more. As you can see, online personal training, what we're just talking about. All you need is your phone, smartphone, laptop, tablet, whatever you want. If you want a paper copy, you can print them out. Let's do 1 more. Excellent. Slow on the way back down. Okay. Now what we're going to do is have a sip of water. Then we're going to hinge at the hips. Then we're going to get some rear delts in there. Some reverse block. But first, the water. Stay hydrated. I like this little bottle because it's also a foam roller if you didn't notice. So if you're at the gym, you don't have a foam roller, you got a water bottle. Oh, and this guy hurts because there's no give to it. Stainless steel water bottle with a hard plastic on it. Again, message me if you want to comment for where to get this. Alright, enough talk. We're going to hit some rear delts. Typically this muscle, lots of people I've seen is weaker than most, so you might need a little bit less resistance. Hinging over at the hips. Core is tight, all the way out to the side, hold, and come back 2 seconds. What I have is my other elbow propped against my knee to help hold me up. If you don't want that, you can have your hand out in front of you. It just takes more core strength. I don't really care which one you use. You decide on what you need. If you want to have more core work, have it out in front of you.